Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome back, Fibro Fighters, for those of you who have joined me before and in any other live session. Here, we focus on smart strategies to help you fight fibro. Now, most often, I try to have a slideshow so I have visuals to help present to you. However, unfortunately, I do not have that today because I simply couldn't get it into the stream. I tried and I tried and I tried and kept coming up blank or wrong. So we're not going to do it. And what I did to help me get over the fact that I couldn't do what I wanted to do is I did a tapping therapy, because that's what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about how we use something called emotional freedom tapping, or EFT for short. And you may have heard of things like rapid tapping, therapies. Anyway, we're going to talk about all of that. It's a very powerful tool. EFT doesn't stand for electronic funds transfer in this particular context. It's a very simple yet extremely effective technique that can help you to ease stress. It can help to alleviate pain. It can help with, and it absolutely helps with things like emotional overwhelm. If you've been struggling with fibro flares, anxiety, exhaustion, this is absolutely a session for you. If you put any of your questions in the comments, I should be able to see them. I have my comment section open, so that's whether you're joining me through Facebook or YouTube. I should be able to answer your questions easily and effortlessly. Before we begin, make sure that you're following me on either Facebook or YouTube so that you don't miss out on any of the strategies that I provide, because I don't always include everything in each session. I don't include everything in every session, obviously, right? And I have a lot of tools and a lot of different strategies that you can employ to help you. One of those things that I do is the last Wednesday of every month, I offer a free webinar or workshop that you can engage in. Once a month, I do this. This month, for the month of March, I will be sharing and we will be doing and learning some really cool techniques to reduce stress and alleviate anxiety, some stuff that you can use right in the moment, and stuff that is generative to help you rewire that stress and anxiety so that you don't have as many flare-ups. Sounds like a good idea, right? All of these tools apply in so many different ways. Today, we're focused on fibro fighting, so let's get to that. But make sure that you are following me so that you don't miss the dates or the times. Now, when I've said the term EFT to friends, they go, what's EFT? Electronic funds transferring? What does that have anything to do with fibromyalgia? Well, EFT in that sense really sort of doesn't, does it? But as emotional freedom tapping, this is a form of acupressure that involves tapping on very specific energy points while focusing on an emotion or a thought or a physical sensation. It's often called psychological acupuncture, which isn't very easy to say some days. But it's called the psychological acupuncture because it works by clearing energy blockages that are in the body without using, the little needle and cup things to do that. I've been asked, why does EFT work for fibromyalgia? Well, first and foremost, it calms the nervous system, which most often is overactive in fibro fighters, right? It helps to lower cortisol. That's the stress hormone that fuels fibro flares. It also releases any emotional trauma, which we may or may not be aware of, but that emotional trauma will intensify pain and symptoms of fibromyalgia and help to increase the number of flares that you experience. So by releasing that emotional trauma, you are reducing and changing how your body reads the intensity of pain and such. The EFT or tapping also helps to improve sleep and mood. And of course, we all know that our bodies heal best when they're at rest, right? So, an improved sleep improves our mood. And these are things that are crucial for healing from tragedies like fibromyalgia. The easiest way to do it is to think of EFT like pressing a reset button on your emotions and nervous system. Okay. It helps to break the cycle of stress, tension, pain. All of this allows your body to shift into a state where healing can happen much more easily and with much less effort. So effortlessly and easily. These are two things that are very important to me as a fibro warrior and will be to you as well because let's face it, fibro can really take its toll on your energy. So finding ways to do things, especially strategies to battle this beast, that are easy to implement and effortless to learn, uh, they're great tools. So, when should you apply this tapping technique? And I know I haven't shown it to you yet. I will in a few minutes. But when would you actually use this? Well, um, you can pretty much use it anytime you experience a flare up. If the flare up's starting and you recognize it and you're in the car and you're about to get out of the car, take those 90 seconds, do a quick tap session, bring that potential flare down to a zero, and carry on with your day. So you can do the fibro when a fibro flare is starting. You can use the tapping when you're feeling stress or an overwhelming feeling creep in. Tap it out. If you're feeling emotionally drained or triggered, absolutely tap it out. If you're struggling with something like brain fog or mental fatigue, you can tap that away. If you're having trouble sleeping because of pain or anxiety, you can tap all of that tension out of your body before going to bed. It takes anywhere from 30 seconds to 90 seconds, and it's a quick and easy tool to use. The beauty of EFT is that it is portable. You can do it anywhere because it's you, right? So as long as you're there, whether you're at home or at work, even if you're in bed at night, you can do this. And I've woken up in the middle of the night, some sort of anxiety, whether it was the dream I was having. I sat up in my bed, did a quick tapping session on myself and went right back to sleep. It was beautiful. So it's a very simple and easy way to help you regain control over your body's stress responses. And it's these stress responses that activate, that get that domino flow going for all the other things. You were just tapping away some negative emotions. Yes, it really does help for that emotional regulation. It helps us to, and thank you for joining me today and tuning in. It does. It helps us to regain control over the body's stress responses, right? So let's tap. Actually, you know what? We're here right now. Let's give this a go and experience it firsthand. I'm going to guide you through a simple 6-point EFT session. And all you have to do is just follow along. If you've never done this, just follow along and repeat after me. We're going to start with karate chopping the side of our hand. This sort of gives our brains a little bit of setup and tells our brain, hey, we're about to do something that I want you to pay attention to. So I want you to start with, even though I'm feeling this discomfort, I choose to support and accept myself completely. Even though I'm feeling this discomfort, I choose to support and accept myself completely. One more time. Even though I'm feeling this discomfort, I choose completely. Excellent. All right. So now let's get to the tapping sequence, which starts at the top of the head. This stress in my body, now between the eyebrows, the bladder meridian, I feel the tension building up. Side of the eye, this pain feels so overwhelming at times. Under the eye, but I choose to release it now. Collarbone, letting go of what no longer serves me. And grab your wrist and say, peace. I like to blow out everything before taking a nice deep breath in. And how does that feel? You can do this by using what we call in the business of therapy the SUDS. SUDS is subjective units of distress, and it helps us to identify how effective a treatment is and how much more work, if any, we need to do on that. So now that you've experienced once what it's like just to let go of that stress or that pain or that whatever discomfort that you might have been feeling, we're going to go through that process one more time, but this time I really want you to think about what it is that's bothering you. And before we begin, give that a number. So for me right now, and I can say this honestly, my discomfort level is about a 6. The weather's changing, temperatures are adjusting. So I'm at about a 6. And I'm going to focus on bringing that lever down as I tap this out and let it go. I'm going to shed this. Beep. You got it. All right. So let's begin. Even though I'm feeling this discomfort, I choose to support and accept myself completely. And what I'm doing here is I'm karate chopping. Do you see that? And saying, even though I'm feeling this discomfort, I choose to support and accept myself completely. And you're going to say that 3 times, focusing on what it is that you want to let go of, and that you're going to accept yourself completely and support yourself. Excellent. Now let's go to the top of the head and tap. This stress or discomfort in my body, this stress right there at the top of that head, that's right, couple of times, the bladder meridian between the eyebrows. I feel the tension building up. Feel the tension building up. Side of the eye. This pain feels overwhelming at times. That's right. Under the eye. But I choose to release it now. Under the eye. I choose to release it now. Collarbone, letting go of what no longer serves me. Letting go of what no longer serves me. Now grab your wrist and say peace. Peace. Yes. Yes. And I can honestly say that my discomfort has been reduced to somewhere around a 2. If I do it again, a 3rd time, I can guarantee that I will bring that discomfort right down to a 0. But we've got to move on in today's session. My point is, when you're doing this EFT for yourself and you're doing that tapping, it's 6 points. So start with your karate chop, set your intention, tell your subconscious and your conscious what it is you're about to deal with, to take care of specifically. And then give a few taps, anywhere from 10 to 30 taps on the top of your head as you're thinking about it, saying it out loud, all of this stress, all of this discomfort. Between the 2 eyebrows, right here, I don't know if you guys can see me clearly. I'm trying to check cameras and do it all at the same time. But right between the 2 eyebrows here, right in here is where you want to be tapping. That's your bladder meridian. And then you want to get at the side of the eye. So right around there. And I mean, we're not banging this. We're just lightly tapping as though maybe we're putting a little powder there. Tap, 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 tap at the side of the eye, under the eye. Tap, 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 tap. And we're making big changes there. We're then going to touch the collarbone. It doesn't matter what side you're doing it on, even if you switch sides partway through, it's okay. Tap that collarbone and then grab your wrist. Now, there's a few spots in there that you could tap on, but let's get them all by grabbing the wrist. One of my mentors, an instructor that I follow, Mike Mandel, is the person who taught me that, and it's really cool. All right, so now that you've got that down pat, do it about 3 times. Start with a subjective unit of distress. If it's a pain, say this pain is at let's say a 7. First time you tap, you should be reducing it. Second time you tap, it should be reduced even more. If it's not already gone, do it a 3rd time and make sure it's gone. And it will go, as crazy as that sounds, to be able to do something that simple. But what you're doing is you're realigning that energy inside of your body to allow your brain to send all those messages that it's constantly sending to your body easily and effortlessly to the points with the messages that it needs to get there. Our brains are constantly working in the background, sending messages all over the place. I mean, it's keeping your liver functioning, it's keeping your lungs going, it's modulating your heartbeat, it's, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. So for this moment in time, you're sending a quick message in and saying, do this. Get it? Now that we've tapped away all of that stress and you've got the idea of how this works and you've reduced your subjective units of distress, let's shift into a deep relaxation and do our Friday Five hypnosis session, shall we? All right. Get nice and comfortable. This is going to help you to reinforce all of the positive changes that you just created by anchoring in a sense of calm and control over your body now. So sit back, allow yourself to get nice and comfortable in the space that you're in, the way that you feel most comfortable. That's right. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Feeling all of that cool air fill your lungs and the cells in your tendons and ligaments. And as you exhale slowly, imagine a warm wave of relaxation spreading through your body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, soothing every muscle, releasing all tension. And with each breath, your body can become lighter and lighter, more at ease and more in tune with the here and the now, and a deep sense of healing energy in this space. That's right. Inhaling nice and deep. That's right. Releasing all tensions in your muscles. Feeling lighter and lighter and more at ease. More in tune with a deep sense of healing energy. Picture yourself in a peaceful, safe space. That's right. Know that while you're in this space, with each breath, your body becomes lighter and lighter, more at ease, to help you easily and effortlessly to get better and better every day in every way. Imagine yourself now in a peaceful, safe space, a place where there's no pain or discomfort, where you have complete and total control over how and what you feel. And notice how the stress just melts away, leaving behind clarity and comfort. As you know that you are in a safe, comfortable space where your health and wellness becomes optimal. Now in this space, you can experience complete and total relaxation. How with every breath, your focus narrows and the outside world fades. How your awareness gently folds inward, The thoughts grow tired and heavier now. It's cool air drifting in through your nose, filling your lungs with ease. Warm air out, flowing gently, a whisper in the wind and a breeze. Cool in, warm out, just like waves upon the shore, rolling in, stretching out. Each inhale, a gentle tide rising. Each exhale, the ocean sigh, releasing and letting go. And with every wave, you sink deeper and deeper, floating now as if cradled by the rhythm of the sea. That's right. And in this deep, peaceful place, your body remembers how to heal. Every cell listens as calm flows through you. Every breath carries ease, dissolving tension. Your body and mind working together, supporting you. And in this moment, you reclaim power. Pain like a sensation, and sensations shift like waves that rise and fall. You're safe. You're strong. You're in control. And you know how to help you. Help you. That's right. And now it's time to rise back up, feeling refreshed, clear, and at ease. I'll begin to count from 1 to 3. And when I do reach number 3, you can open your eyes and talk to me. So on 1, awareness begins to return. On 2, energy gently awakens within you. And on 3, eyes open, fully present, feeling calm, balanced, and strong. And I welcome you back to the here and to the now. How was that for everyone? Fully awake? Now, back in the room where we all can say, hey, how you doing? All right. That was wonderful. I truly enjoyed that for myself because as much as when I am delivering the hypnotic suggestions to my subjects, I am also hearing them for myself. And so I find it very useful and very helpful. And I hope that it has helped you to help you too. Remember, when you're feeling anything trapped or creeping in, tap it out. You can use these guided hypnosis sessions to help you to relax. And note that the more that you enjoy or engage in this type of meditative activity or hypnotic activity, the more your mind will become adjusted to it and the deeper you will go each and every time. And finding those places in the subconscious where the body knows exactly what to do without a cognitive interfering. It's wonderful. Our bodies do heal best when they're at rest. So help your body to rest so you can be your best. If you want to go deeper than you went today, schedule a free discovery call with me. I can help you to help you. We can talk about building a battle strategy that is unique to your specific situation. And we can do that starting with a free discovery call. Just find me at fightfibro.ca. Thank you. Also, don't forget that free webinar on March 26th is where I'm going to teach you how to rewire stress and anxiety so that you have better pain management as well as life management. You'll find me and check it out through Facebook or YouTube. You can learn some practical science-backed strategies that'll help you break free from those stress loops and reclaim your energy. Make sure you're following me on Facebook or YouTube. And don't forget, if you want to make that free discovery call, you can do that at fightfibro.ca. Thank you for joining me today. Keep healing, keep fighting the fibro the smart way. Like and follow me for more live sessions. And now I'm going to say you guys got this. But if anybody has any questions, well, thank you. That's wonderful. I'm glad you really enjoyed that. I enjoy sharing these tools, these techniques, and I'm glad they're helping you all to help you. All right. On that note, everybody, thank you once again for joining me today. And I am heading out if no one has any questions, and I don't see any new questions floating around there. So we're just going to carry on. Thanks again for joining me. I hope to see y'all soon.